Good morning, viewers. Welcome to NAMMAVAR channel, uh, NAMMAVAR Nigalchi at Jawahar Channel, and here we are at sprawling, four-star hotel property, Grand Estancia. Grand Estancia is on the main NH between Salem and Bangalore. It's just at the outskirts of Salem, I should say. Now it is inside Salem city proper. Now with me is the general manager, Mr. Alex of Grand Extensia property, and we are going to be discussing about what a star hotel, what a 4-star, 5-star hotel is, and what are the USPs, what are the different departments in that, how they function, and so on and so forth for a common public to understand, and how Grand Extensia is different from the others. So these are some of the things which you're going to talk about, and welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
And thanks a lot for your time. And here we've done about 70 shows, and this is the first hotel interview I'm taking, and it's a privilege for us. First of all, first question would be Grand Extensia. How did it start, and who are its founders? What does it stand for?
Grand Estancia has been in market for last 10 years, and the founder is Mr. Ravindran.
Okay.
They own a number of, it's part of Arvind Group. They
Okay.
own a number of business in Salem itself.
Okay.
Mr. Ravindran is the chairman.
Okay.
Mr. Sridhar and Mr. Ayapparaj is the managing directors.
Okay.
And Mr. Sridhar looks into the hotel operations as such.
Okay.
And Grand Estancia has stood for its service, the quality of service and the food that is served here, which people are, which has always given a wow factor to the guest.
Good. So that's nice. Service is very important in the industry, in the hotel industry. So now you've got vast experience. Tell us a little about your journey.
Okay. I started my career in 2002 with a hotel called the Park in Bangalore.
Okay.
I'm somebody who has not done hotel management.
Okay.
But it had always interested me.
Okay.
So the first choice was army. It didn't happen. So the second choice was to get into hotels. So you can say by chance I got into hotels, and okay. I learned everything. Whatever I learned was there on job. Okay. It was an on job training for me.
Okay.
After Park, I worked with a hotel called St. Mark's Hotel in Bangalore.
St. Mark's, yeah.
Yes.
A lovely hotel.
And I would say from a staff to a manager.
Okay.
Is the transforming period is that I had at St. Mark's.
Super.
I was cross-trained in all the departments, which helped me in moving to better hotels.
Okay.
I started with a 5-star hotel, moved into a 4-star for a growth. Then in 2010, I moved to a hotel in Chennai called the Asiana Hotels.
Oh, okay.
I have not seen a hotel like that before. It's beautifully made. It's again a learning experience for me, because I was working with a 5-star hotel, and that helped me to move into a brand called Sheraton Hotels.
Okay.
So from there I moved into Sheraton Hotels as a director of rooms. I worked there for almost 2 years. There I was handling 7 head of the departments.
Okay.
And after which I moved back to Asiana Hotels as a hotel manager.
Okay.
And from there I went to Natika Beach Resort in Kerala as a general manager.
Okay.
I was there for almost 2.5 years, and then I wanted an international exposure.
Okay.
So I moved to Dubai. I was there. I initially looked in for hotels, but it didn't work out. So I moved into administration part.
Good.
So I was heading the administration of a company called Azizi Developments.
Okay.
They were into hotels and constructions.
Okay.
I was there for 3.5 years. I just came back this May, and I got an opportunity with Grand Estancia here.
Lovely. So Salem is blessed to have a person like you with so vast experience and diverse. Lovely, and that's why that's what makes Grand Estancia so good.
No, the city, when I first came to city, the city got me thinking about Udaipur,
Okay.
where I was with the Sheraton hotels,
Okay.
because that city is also beautiful, surrounded with hills and all.
Okay.
The only thing what is missing is the lakes
Okay.
in Udaipur, and there is no lake in Salem.
Okay.
But city has been wonderful. People are so nice, kind.
So nice.
So that made me to stay back.
Right. Right. So that's good. And now want to know in a for a common man, what are the different departments in a star hotel?
Okay. We have got almost in a hotel there are a couple of major front of the house departments and back of the house departments. When I say front of the house, these are the places where the guests have the interaction. It will be the house, the front office, the food and beverage, the housekeeping, IT services, um, and sometimes even the F&B production teams
Okay.
come in play. These are the front of the house. Then at the back of the house, you have got the reservations, you've got the accounts, you've got the security, you have got the engineering team, you've got the swimming pool team, you have got the back end people who are working in for like taking reservations for the banquets and all. So this is the major difference between front of the house and back of the house departments that we have in hotels. Yeah.
Okay. Good. So of the various departments, looks like about 20 departments are there. Uh, which is more close to your heart?
That is something very challenging to say, because as a general manager, all the departments are
Yeah, definitely
part of
Yeah.
it's your own baby.
Yeah.
But being a front office person, I started my career from the reception as a front office assistant, and I moved up all. I have so I would always say that front office is my
Good.
core.
Your-
It's a hardcore front office guy, or I would say a hardcore rooms guy. I
Okay.
would say that.
Okay.
But yes, and now with taking the responsibility, once you take the responsibility as a general manager, each and every department is part of you.
Okay.
So you can't differentiate among the departments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were saying about the front office, and I also totally agree, because that is the first phase of the hotel, and so what all happens there, and if to tell that that person is the best, so what all things does he follow?
At the front office, any guest who walks into the hotel, the first person that he meets is the front office guy. That person gives him the information about the hotel, about his booking, about the services, what is happening in the hotel. Additionally, he helps you getting connected with reservations or banquet booking, or information about the city, information about the restaurants that you want to go to, information about places of interest within Salem or outside Salem also. The biggest quality that a person at front office should have is a smile.
Very important.
That is one language which can be used any and everywhere, and you don't have to talk. You smile and then you get a smile from the other person.
Correct.
So that is one language which we always say that you should have. The second thing that I always look at is the courtesy. You have to be soft spoken, courteous when you are giving information, and when you are your body language should be on a positive side. These are the major qualities that I look at when I am choosing somebody for the front office.
Okay, great. So also, and there are 5 senses in the body, the smell, the taste, touch, so this, when I came into the property, I could nice smell of nice aroma was there. So how do you focus on all these small things at so early an hour, 7 in the morning? Is there somebody to do all these things?
Yeah, this is done by our engineering team, and we have the timers.
Okay.
So these things starts working from 6 in the morning till 12 in the night. It's when these things start working. The engineering works 24
24.
24/7, but there are certain machineries which which works at a certain point of time only. Excuse me. So it is on a timer, and they have a checklist.
Okay.
So they should have a check on what time the machine is on and what time it has to be shut down.
So nice. So another as the customer comes in, he after the there is always you have a check on the amount of time he waits in the reception, and he checks into the room. Do you monitor all those things?
Yes, I surely monitor. As an international procedure or a rule, a check-in and a check-out should not take more than 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
That's the policy, but it also depends upon the place. If it is a resort, it can go up to 6-7 minutes also. Now, it now goes a little more extra because we have to take the ID proof, we have to get the vouchers from the guest and all. Sometimes it'll take on a little bit extra, but then we should not be making the guest wait for a longer period of time. As soon as he's there, you should welcome him, give him a welcome drink, give him a welcome. We now serve pastries to the guest also to enhance the experience. The wow factor starts from the time he is at the reception.
Okay.
So we have the welcome drink with the pastries being served. Immediately, reg card is given, his ID is taken, his business card is taken, room is allotted, and he's escorted to the room.
Fantastic. So one other important thing for a guest who's not staying in the room but wants to experience the food, your food is changed tremendously. I've not been having it before because I was not in town, but off late I've been coming for a lot of meetings now. The spread is fantastic, the taste is good, the entire experience is good. How come meaning so much of change, and what do you look at when you train these people? Do you have some ongoing training programs for these people?
Yes, we do have it. The chefs that we have working with Grand Estancia are all from branded properties like Taj, Hilton, the Park Hotels, Hyatt, Sheraton, Westin. So they carry a lot of experience when they're coming in, and when you're working for brands like these, you are trained in an international standard, and they carry that standard with them when they move to other properties also.
Correct.
And the chefs here are extremely good in whatever they are putting it to the guest, which is if there is anything new which has been introduced, it's made, it's tested, it's passed by the general manager, by the culinary director, the CEO and all, before it is put in front of the guest.
Yes, okay.
So there is a lot of testing
Checks
happening, checks are there before it goes to the guest. Even when you order for a simple dish also, before it comes to your table, it's tested by the head chef before it comes out.
Okay.
So we keep our checks on so that the food that we serve is quality food.
Good. When you talk about quality, the first step is selection of the product, because there's so much of adulteration in the food. The second is the time it is kept, the shelf life. So tell a little about that.
The products that we buy is from authorized vendors who have got FSSAI certification. We only buy products from them. The products that we buy has to have this certification. So we don't go and buy cheap products just because it's cheaper. We buy quality products. The products which we don't get here in Salem, we get it from either Coimbatore or Chennai, so that the product that we are serving to the guest is the best of the quality. So we are taking that additional pain to get these items to the guest.
Okay.
Now there are a lot of requests when you have a conference or a wedding that okay, we need specifically this. Could be once in a year or twice in a year, but we still go ahead and get procured it for the guest. We also follow quality checks by the chefs. Whatever is stored, whatever vegetables are coming in are checked by the accounts and the chefs before it is put inside.
Okay.
If we find that the food is not, or the vegetable is not as per the quality, we immediately reject it. There is no second thoughts onto that.
Okay. And I see different kinds of dining. Like Kashmiri festival, Onam festival was just around the corner. So what all do you have? Do you have a calendar like this?
Yeah, we make a calendar every month for
Okay.
based on whatever festival is there.
Okay.
Additionally, we see if there is anything specific, like we have a World Tourism Day coming in, so we'll be surely doing something for that.
Okay.
So people are educated about what is World Tourism Day. We would be coming. We are now coming up with a street food festival.
Oh wow. Okay.
For the guests. It will
Okay.
be basically you will experience the Chennai Marina Beach
Okay.
experience
Okay.
at our hotel.
Oh, lovely.
So when you experiment and when you put new, people tend to come and try it.
Right.
If you serve the same food on a daily basis, very soon it gets monotonous. And we don't want that to happen, and we want the guests to come back and experience something new, because now everybody is traveling internationally also, and they want to experience new things that has been put. So we, keeping that in mind, we keep on changing for something new.
Fantastic. Yeah, because see, now there's so much of stress in the outside world. When they come here, they want to relax and they want to have the best of things for them and
Yeah.
give the best to their family as well. So this having all these things in Salem is really blessed, I
Yes.
guess. So from the in as far as the food is concerned, what is the GM's best choice? What is your best food here at this property?
I eat everything. There is nothing called what is the best.
Yeah.
I think we serve the best of the Salem cuisine, the local cuisine, the Kongunadu cuisine that
Okay.
we have. We serve the best. Even the international fairs that we put is from experienced chef. So I think whatever we are serving is the best among whatever is being served in Salem. And the product wise, presentation wise, we have the biggest buffet in
Right.
Salem city,
Right.
and we vouch for it. And
Definitely.
people are vouching for it.
Yeah.
People are experiencing it, so that gives us the upper hand in the market.
Good. So I have been traveling pan India and other parts of the world as well, and breakfast buffet is one thing I really, because I am from another hospitality industry, the medical hospitality industry. I keep looking at those small things. The service is really good, and the food. I was at a big property in Gurgaon, and I immediately compared with the ones here. We South Indians like little bit of spice. There, that was missing. We have the chicken kurma and the mutton kurma in the morning. That was not there. So I immediately missed Grand Estancia. So likewise, do you have a balance for each palate?
We do balance. People of Salem are people who eat spicy food, non-vegetarian food in the morning, in the breakfast time and all. So we cater to those palates. We make our buffet as per the palate of the guest who are
Right.
coming and staying with us,
Right.
because we want the people who are not from Salem to experience the taste of Salem, and additionally with it the taste of what they are used to, maybe the international fare. For the people of Salem, we are serving the Salem cuisines, and additionally we are serving them the international part, so they taste both
Both. Okay.
part of the dishes.
Okay. So what other guests from other cities, other countries have come here, and do you have a flexibility of service. Like Japanese guests definitely would love to have their kind of food. So do you interact with them beforehand to make it more, the experience more good?
The Japanese guests, we do get a lot of clients from China. We get a lot of clients from Germany, America, Europe, and all. But the major clientele that we have is basically people who are within traveling between Chennai, Bangalore, or Kerala, Bangalore, and people who are traveling through the highway. And we still cater to the foreign clienteles by getting to know what they like and giving it to them accordingly.
Yeah.
And I would say that a lot of foreigners prefer eating Indian food rather than getting their food
Okay.
here.
Okay.
They do have their choices here and there, but they are happy with the food that is served to them.
Okay.
It's just that the food should not be too spicy for them.
Okay.
So we cook and make it as per their palate.
Okay.
They're happy with it.
Okay.
Because they always say that we have come to taste the cuisine of Salem,
Right.
of India. So
Yeah.
we prefer eating that.
Okay.
And we are happy to
Okay.
give it to them.
Now there's a lot of industries coming in this part of the country, and they're going to be guests who are going to be staying long time, months, years. They're going to be here, so they have these their own groups. So for catering to their needs, like in Chennai, one of the properties, there's a Japanese group, a Chinese group, which meets very often in that hotel because they serve that kind of food. So do we have such specialties?
Yeah, we have. We in our hotel we serve our South Indian fare, North Indian fare. We have international cuisines like the continental cuisines. We have a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Chinese cuisine. We do Arabic cuisines. We do Mediterranean cuisines, and we are now planning to get the Sri Lankan cuisine also in the hotel. So I think we are making sure that the palate of each and every guest is touched
Okay.
by whatever
Lovely.
is being put forward to them.
Lovely. So moving on from food to a very important aspect is housekeeping. So tell us little about your housekeeping department.
The housekeeping is the housekeeping team actually. The major work that they do is about the cleanliness of the hotel, the rooms, the way the hotel should look from in and out. So that is the basic job of housekeeping. We have an executive housekeeper with almost 30 people working with him, and the maximum number of ladies are working in the housekeeping. So you will find the touch of a woman
Okay.
when you get into a room,
Okay.
because they are more specific
Yeah.
with how the decoration has to be done, how the bed has to be laid and all.
Correct.
But they are also trained to make
Okay.
sure that whatever is the quality of service that is in one room, it's simultaneously in all the rooms. Housekeeping also takes care of the cleanliness, polishing, shampooing of things, and laundry. We have an in-house laundry. We do laundry service for the in-house guest. Additionally, for all the linens and all, we
Okay.
do the laundry here itself.
Great.
So
That was one important thing which I wanted to ask you. Laundry. So what are those special small things you look into while doing the laundry?
when doing the laundry, we make sure that we are using the best of the chemicals that is being used to for the laundry products. We make sure that we use chemicals which gives floral smell. So when you are when the linens are taken out,
Yeah.
or when it's put in the room, it gives the floral smell to the guest.
Right.
It should not carry the detergent smell.
Right.
Additionally, anything where you find a spot, the spotting is done, dry cleaning is done of
Okay.
linens in the hotel,
Okay.
and we make sure that whatever is being put across to the guest is best
The
as
best.
per the standards.
Okay. And even the linen, if it gets worn out, you have weeding.
Yes, we the worn out linens are moved off. We always use a fresh supply of linens. We have 3 par linen stock, which is always there in the hotel. because that's the normal part that you should have it. So we don't use the linens which have gone below the standards.
Okay.
We
Okay, constant checks are there on that.
are there.
So, very important thing is eco-friendly. So, what are those small things which Grand Estancia concentrates on eco-friendly environment?
For eco-friendly, we do now in the rooms, we provide RO water rather than giving the bottled water. It is refilled as per the guest.
Okay,
But we still go ahead and give it to the guest a bottled water if he requests for it.
okay.
Otherwise, it's a normal RO water.
Or water.
Then we do have linen. If the guest wants the linen not to be changed on a daily basis, he can put the tag on the bed, so we don't change the linen. And anything what he wants to be changed has to be put on the floor, so we know that okay, only these items has to be changed.
Okay.
Additionally, when we do the rooms, we keep the curtains open. We don't put on the AC. We don't put on the lights.
So nice.
So these are the things, small things
really.
that you do
Yeah.
to make sure that we are helping the ecosystem
Right.
in our way.
Right. And water management system here, do you have a water treatment plant?
We have a water treat. Not we don't use the water that is being treated here. It is pushed off, but we have a sewage.
Okay, you
tank
treat
and
it
all.
and you send it out.
Yeah, send
okay,
it out.
okay.
Yes.
And it could be used for the sprawling lawns here.
We have a very small lawn and very near to the rooms.
Okay,
So we do not use that part as
Okay.
of now.
okay.
But maybe in future, when we have a little more advanced sewage treatment plant,
Mhm.
we may go ahead with that.
Right, right, good. So because balancing with the ecosystem is so very important. There are just outside us, there are people who don't have good water
Yeah.
and food. So we do have to take care of that. Now coming to the bookings, now the functions, wedding receptions, and the conferences. Do you have facilities for that? And
Yes.
what kind of groups can you handle?
In the hotel, we have got 99 rooms,
Mhm.
and we can handle conferences, which is from the clients, which includes the usage of the conference room, usage of other conference rooms for their meals, and breakfast, lunch, dinner. We provide with all the AV and internet facilities. We provide, if they want to have a night party or something, we provide with all the support to make sure that their stay and the conference is also taken care along with their evening party times.
Okay.
So we cater or we make our plans as per the requirement of the guest. So we create a itinerary for them with what will be served for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and what all times the high teas will be there, and we accordingly plan it and do it for them.
Great. Do you have large wedding receptions? Because here big fat weddings happen.
Yes,
And how much have you handled so far?
we have handle up to 90 rooms of wedding here in the hotel, and we have done the same. The bride's side and the groom side are always there, and they have been put in different floors because they prefer that way initially, and we take care of that. Whatever requirement inside the room is there, we do with that. Then the requirement with regards to the hall, that we have, the crystal ballroom, can cater to about 900 packs
Okay.
in a moving crowd,
Yeah.
and up to 500 if it is in a theatre style. So we, as per their requirement, we make sure that those facilities are there. We can help them with their setup. We have people who are into event management and all. We put them across the DJs, and here a lot of guests are very specific about the food part. Even if it's a wedding or any other, they will say that no, we want to get our own chefs.
Yeah.
We have a space. We
Oh,
have our
no,
own
space.
space,
That's
separate
important.
kitchen for them,
Yeah. Yeah.
which we allowed and give it to them a day early so that they can go ahead with their cooking and all. Initially, we also support them with if any requirement arises.
Okay.
Our chefs get in and help them out with that.
Okay. Okay.
So we cater to both the guest who is using our facilities for the food, the rooms and the hall, crystal ballroom hall and the other halls, or it's only the banquet facility that they use. So we cater to both.
Both.
Both the
So
needs.
that I love that flexibility. Not many hotels have this kind of flexibility. I'm glad you have that. So next is the bar facility for the youth
Yes.
and the night outs. So tell a little about that.
The bar is not only for the youth; it's for everybody
Everybody. Okay.
who enjoys a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
We cater to all of them.
Right.
The bar timings are from 11 in the morning till 11 in the night, and from 11 to 6 we have the happy hours going on, and
Okay.
where you have specific brands are being sold at specific prices. After which then we have the combo offers and snacks being given. We give about 7 to 8 snacks with the drinks to the guest and all, and on order we also serve whatever snacks he requests. So we do that. Additionally, we have weekends we have the DJs, two DJs having a contest, or we
Oh.
have Tamil
Oh,
nights, we
so
have a
nice.
Hollywood night, we have got a
Okay.
Bollywood night.
Okay.
Then we are also planning to have a ladies night out, ladies complimentary entry to the bar. The first 2 drinks would be complimentary from our end. So these are the few things that we keep on
Okay.
putting it forward for the guests, so that
Okay.
they can enjoy our hospitality, and we cater to their needs also.
Okay. So, there are these management training programs which can happen here, and outbound training can happen, because instead of going to place like Bangalore, has something happened like that over here?
We don't have an MT program as of now, but we are looking it out for that. We have right now going OJT program, on the job training program, which can be from 6 months to 1 year with us. These are the kids who finish their 3rd year and they want to do the training, and then if they are extremely good and they're happy working with us, we make them a confirmed staff
Okay.
with us.
Okay.
So that gives them exposure to the department that they are working at. Now we also do trainings for kids who are in their 1st year, 2nd year, and those kids come for 3 months or 6 months training, and those kids are put in different departments so that they come to know what all departments are there in the hotel.
Okay. And so now booking now is the entire environment has changed as far as
Yes.
booking is concerned. So have you kept up with time in that as well?
Yes.
Make my trip
Yes.
and
Yes.
so on and so
Yes.
forth.
I worked in the time when the calls were only over the phone for the
Okay.
bookings.
Okay.
Now everything is on your phone. You can make bookings anywhere in the world with just one click on the phone.
Okay.
And we are on OTAs. We are working with companies. We are working with corporate individuals. Our basic bookings maximum comes through guest word of the mouth, guest experience who had here before. Among OTAs, we are with the Make My Trip, Go Ibibo, Agoda, Travel Guru. So a lot of other OTAs which come together, and we open the doors for them. But those are open, rates is ours, rooms given by us, and they do the promotions and online sales for us.
Superb. The other areas, what are the other facilities? Like now we are in the swimming pool, the gym I haven't visited. Tell us a little about the other facilities.
The facilities that we have for the guests are basically the swimming pool we have. We have the lawns for the guests to walk around. We have a spa is coming up within a month and a half. The spa will be ready for the guests. We have swimming pool camps for the kids.
Okay.
In the holiday season from April to June.
Okay.
We had a huge camp for the kids.
Okay.
So we had almost 150 kids coming in for the morning and the evening sessions. We have got our own lifeguard, swimming coach who is here those times to help the guests to learn.
Okay.
So these are the additional facilities at this point of time.
apart from the Wi-Fi and
Wi-Fi, and these are common. I would
common.
not say it's a facility, it's a need in
It's a
today's
need.
world.
Okay.
The restaurants,
It's a reflex.
valet parking, these are all needs. So I will not say it is as a facility, but
Okay.
yeah, additional facilities are
Facility.
these.
Yeah. For us, it is like on the go. When the guests they look at whether this is there, this is there. Okay, kinds. Fantastic. So, what is Grand Extensia's future plans?
Grand Estancia, we are going in for a refurbishment because it's a 10-year property. We're slowly doing a lot of internal refurbishment for the company. And I'm sure in coming 6 months, it will be in a much better shape with much better choices. We may come up with one more restaurant on the roof. So we have plans to make it
Oh, good. You haven't
much
used
more.
the roof as yet.
Yes. So we will be coming up with a Lapetis bakery in the lobby.
Okay.
So where we would be putting the best creation from a master pastry chef
Oh,
in the lobby for the guest, be it weddings, be it birthday parties, be it just a small dessert that you want to buy. We'll be catering to that. We will have a small outlet for Mad for Madras, which is shakes and what do you call monster shakes and
okay.
milkshakes.
Oh, that will be a separate counter?
Yes,
Oh,
mocktails
okay.
and all for
Oh,
the guests.
lovely.
Yeah. So
So-
we'll have that counter also in the lobby for the guests.
Great. Now, Airport being close by, and this could be a stopover point. How do you see the Aircard's property? Aircard being in the close proximity, advantages, disadvantages.
Advantages is Salem is more of a stopover for a lot of guests who is traveling to Yercaud or to any part of the city.
Yeah.
Maybe
Now
to
that the temples are here,
temples
close
are
by.
here and all. So if they have to go to temples and all, they prefer staying here and going to the temples rather than going to Yercaud and all. But Yercaud being one of the major hill stations, it has helped to boost the tourism factor in Salem. I would say that there is lot in Salem that can be put on the tourist map, but somewhere it is not being put. Yercaud has been a hill station, so it is on the map. But Salem has got so many temples, so many places for guests to visit that we are not putting it up. And
Right.
we should
Actually,
emphasize on these places.
Yeah.
We should also look into medical tourism
correct.
for the clients, which will bring in more changes in the infrastructure, more revenue for the city. And I'm sure in coming years it will be one of the best cities. It is the second largest city in
Tamil
Tamil
Nadu.
Nadu, but with the facilities part, I'm sure it will be much better.
Good. So the medical fraternity and the hospitality fraternity should work together towards that.
Yes, I would
My
say
next
that.
question was coming to that. Good, you rose it up. And there is the hospitals here, the doctors, the facilities are almost in par with any other city, and it should be tapped because the costs are going to be low. The experience is going to be good because the nursing faculty also are good, and the hotels also supporting us will make it even more livelier. And the airport is functioning now. We are very closely located to Bangalore, Chennai, Coimbatore. We are almost in the right in the center, so we should utilize it actually. Probably we could facilitate one meeting between
Yeah, sure, we should.
the hospital administrators and the hotel,
Correct.
and try taking it forward at least. Looking at clients from abroad, sending in, because Africa, I know, is really struggling with medical infrastructure. They don't have that kind of facility. They are looking for support like us, and they wanted little lesser. If we could give a little lesser than what the other cities are offering, definitely we can
Yes.
take a piece of that cake. So it's been lovely so far. And what do you want to tell to the audience?
What I would like to say is I'm happy to be here in Salem with such wonderful people. My only thing that I would like is basically that we should put Salem on the not only map of Tamil Nadu, it should be on the map of India for tourists to come in, for people from north also to come in, not only to Yerakat, to Salem as a city.
Okay.
The food is excellent here. It should be put up in the market. Everything is saleable now. Yes, somewhere we are missing it out.
Yeah.
It's time that we pick up ourselves and move and make it the best.
Right. Definitely, and God willing, definitely it's going to happen. And I see it on the positive foot already.
Yes.
And with all these positives put together, definitely we're going to do it. And thanks a ton for your time.
Thank you so much.
And all the very best.
Thank you.